I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at William F. White's February Freeze. I am here with two lovely gentlemen from Technicolor.
Brian Reid, Technical Operations Manager, Technicolor Toronto.
Levi Pounds, on-set supervisor.
Very good. All right, so we have an iPad out and a monitor. What is different? What has changed? How can we see our color while we're on set?
Yeah, so this is the cool technology. So we're premiering here DP Lights 2. And again, we're calling it DP Lights because it comes from printer lights way back in the film days. But now there's really good new digital technologies, and we've taken the advantages of what we had in the film world and translated to digital.
Very cool.
So what Levi has here is an app that's running on the iPad here, and he's able to color correct a live feed off your cameras. So our concept with this, and it's not necessarily meant for everyone, but the really good option is that you could actually set up your color grade while you're actually lighting. And so instead of doing it in post-production or later in the day when everyone's getting really busy and things, when you've got the director's attention, when you've got the DP's attention on set, you can actually have the color grade happen and have everyone approve it while they're there.
So the DP can light the scene and use this to know what the finished project will look like.
Wander around the set with this, looking at it, and you can actually pop and see the colors, make his transitions, and then obviously go and adjust the lights to make sure he's getting. So the two can work together as opposed to independent.
Awesome. And tell me a little bit about the various functions we have on this iPad that you are so lovely demoing for us.
Yes. We have 4 main functions, 4 and a half really. Offset, power, slope, and printer lights. Offset's going to allow you to adjust bring your blacks down. The first thing I did when I was color correcting
I'm just going to jump over here.
I'll show you what it was like originally. I'm going to reset everything and we can see our raw image here.
Okay.
First thing I did was I wanted to bring my blacks down because they were far too high to begin with. That may be a little bit too much. Usually be working with scopes so that I can test where true black is. I'll bring them down a little bit and we're going to stretch out the image, give it a little more latitude here. Really let that dynamic range show. And it's just on loop, that's why it's cutting there. So now I'm sort of in the right range in terms of the highlights and the lowlights. I might want to change the saturation, give it a little more color, make it pop a little more. And finally, it might be interesting to give it a little, a red look or a blue look. In this case, we can make it look cool. We can make it look blue with 1 finger. 2 fingers is a global adjustment. 1 finger just allows me to use the color wheel. So we can make it look red too. Now it's warm. It's very easy, and of course this is mobile, so you can be walking around set doing this all the while. It could be the DP or the DIT.
We're doing this with a live feed, so it's not altering the original the material, it's just creating metadata that then travels and will be automatically reattached so you can produce your dailies with this color. As you're noticing, when he's adjusting here, the little CC comes on here to show that you're color correcting. It's very fast, very intuitive. There's no lag, there's no latency with the color corrected, so it's not any of this hubbity-jubbity stuff.
Right.
It's very interactive.
Everything can be undone very easily and we're back to our original.
Okay, cool. So, if you're using this on set, you still have your original for when you get to the editing room, and you might change your mind.
Absolutely. You're not modifying at all the original raw data. This is like a sidecar. It's metadata that will travel along based on the clip name and time code, and you're taking snapshots of it, and it automatically relinks when you go to do the dailies. So it's so simple. It's great.
And where is the best place for us to find out more information on this great technology online?
Technicolor.com.
Well, thank you so much. I had an amazing time working with Technicolor on my short film, and I'm so excited to hopefully maybe use this someday.
It's very cool. Again, we just are more tools. Not everyone's going to use them, but we really feel they're extremely powerful, very useful for people. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at William F. White's February Freeze.